Hi, I'm Tom, and welcome to the Randomness Network. And today we are going to talk about the three biggest mistakes that YouTubers make, whether they are an aspiring YouTuber or whether they are a successful YouTuber. And I feel, as someone with 3 subscribers and, maybe only a couple views per video, I'm very qualified on what to not do on YouTube. And I've tried YouTube channels before, and they just didn't really work out for me in the way that I would have liked. That's why I decided to go with the current format that I do with the Randomness Network. You can see a wide range of random stuff that's going on in my life, and it's a good way to not pin myself into a corner. But today is not about me. Today is about possibly you. If you're an aspiring YouTuber, or by chance you're a successful YouTuber and you're seeing this, do not take this with a grain of salt, because I am speaking simply from a viewer's point of view. And I feel like the points I'm making most people would agree with. Not going to agree on everything, but that's life for you. So without further ado, let's get right into it. I don't want to make this a long video. I've been doing those lately, and yeah, those can get a bit annoying, I've noticed. So the first mistake people make is just the infuriating mistake that people make when they are influencers and content creators is begathons and crash outs. And what I mean by begathon is begging for likes and subscribers and commenting. Now, you will hear me say it in the video to like, comment, and subscribe. You'll probably hear it at the end. There's nothing wrong with that. What I'm saying is putting that phrase into your video, per video, about 3 or 4 times. No one wants to hear that. No one wants to see a gigantic bell on the side of their video, or your video, I should say, asking them, begging them to subscribe. Look, if people are going to like the content, they're going to like it one way or the other. You doing that, if someone's watching YouTube, people know how it works, okay? They know what a like and dislike button is. They know what a subscribe button is. Let your content speak for itself. You don't need to whine about comments and subscribers and likes. And you don't need to be engaging about the comments per video of the last video. And what I mean by that is getting in your next video and having some shit fit about something that someone wrote in the previous video. Let it go. If anything, don't even read them. But I see so many subscribers. I see so many YouTubers and influencers doing this crap. And I don't understand why they think it's okay. It makes you look pathetic. And it makes me want to unsubscribe to you. Now, I will use an example. I'm not going to use the guy's name. I use his name in another cut of this video, and I'm not going to do it. But maybe if you hear the accent that I'm about to do, you'll understand. But he's a successful YouTuber about 10 years ago, and he has a lot of successful YouTuber friends, and he made a whole video. It was like a 5-minute video of him just saying, subscribe. Yeah, subscribe. I'm just going to keep saying it. Subscribe. He did it for like 5 minutes straight. And since then, I've not watched any of his content. I don't care what he does. I don't want to hear about what he does. It left a really bad taste in my mouth. And it was just fucking annoying. And it's annoying to hear from all these other YouTubers as well. Just, again, let your content speak for itself, all right? You're either going to get successful with it or you're not. So, the other point I'll make on this, other than the begathons, was what I said earlier. Crash outs. People crashing out over not having donations, or not having subscribers, or not having enough people like on it. It's insane how many successful YouTubers destroy their careers with the crash outs of, oh, people didn't like this, and what's wrong with you, and why aren't you donating? Because they're probably broke, asshole. And if they're not broke, you're obviously doing something wrong to where they don't want to donate, or they don't want to do what you're saying for them to do. So we're going to get off of this point because I'm getting mad just talking about it. The second point that I'm going to make, the second mistake that most influencers make, is making content for people you know and not strangers. And what I mean by that is you are making content for the small group of people in your life that you actually know. And say, all right, I have like 300 some friends on Facebook. That is the wide range of people that I can stomach seeing their stuff and their thoughts and their posts and all that. But I've probably known thousands of people throughout my life. But that's about where it ends. Probably a couple thousand, I would say between 5 to 10,000, so more than a couple thousand. And that's just like, that's adding up all the acquaintances and people you make. I've spent 30 years on this planet. I've met a lot of people, okay? So, when you make content for people that you know, everything feels like an inside joke to a stranger who would otherwise be watching your video if they knew what the hell you were talking about or had an interest in what you were doing. You want to make content for strangers. You want the strangers to flock to you because that's where you get... I mean, if you're looking to get, millions of subscribers or millions of views on something, do you know millions of people? I don't think so. So you need to bring those strangers in. You need to be as welcoming to people you have absolutely no inclination of you whatsoever. Or of them. However you want to put it. You guys don't know each other, all right? That's just, for layman's terms. They don't know you, you don't know them, but they come to your channel and check out your content anyways. Frank, hey, I'm doing something. Quit. Sorry, the cat. You just have to make an appearance every video, don't you? Anyways, back to my point. You want to make content for strangers. Because that is where the success lies. The more people to watch, the more people that like, the more people that comment, the more people that subscribe. It's a very simple formula. Very simple. But it escapes many people. It was escaping me for a long time. Like, why do people not like the content? Well, it's because you're making content that people from the 6,000 population town that you're from are about the only ones you're going to get what the hell you're talking about. You need to cast your net a little wider. So, if you're making content based off of the opinions of people close to you, stop doing it. Do what you want to do. Do the things that you like and that you think, and bring it to the table in a way that people who don't know you are going to get it. So, that's my second point. My third point is kind of a weird point to make, but it's a little obvious, and then it's not. And that's people who make bad content. And what I mean by bad content is content people just aren't watching, but you keep rolling with it anyways. So, like I said earlier in the video, I have 3 whole subscribers, but I have had 30, 40, 50 views on certain videos. So that's kind of cool. But I've also had views on certain videos, like my current game walkthroughs, like Sid Meier's Pirates and, SimCity 4, which are, they're older games, probably not the most enjoyable type of walkthrough to watch, but I'm still learning with the OBS and getting the more modern games to work on it, which, we're getting there. But, capitalizing on something that shouldn't be capitalized on is basically spinning your wheels as an influencer. If you have a video where it has like 5 views and you want to do some like 30-part series with that subject, like you're going to be wasting a lot of time and energy, and you're really going to suck a lot of the enthusiasm out of it because you're not going to see a return on your investment in the time of you making the video, editing it, posting it, putting it out to whatever pages you have for it. It's very unrewarding. And there's, a whole saying about beating a dead horse sort of thing. If people aren't into that content, you're just going to have to move along for now. Now, I am also someone where if I start a series, I want to finish it. That's why those video game series I recently mentioned that I'm doing on here, I'll likely do a full walkthrough of both of them. However long that's going to take me depends on how many viewers I get on stuff. But I noticed that doing the vlogs and being on camera seems to get more attention from people. It seems that more people want to watch that kind of content. So I've decided to capitalize more on that. Do I have a grainy camera? Sure. Is my PC not, state-of-the-art for this kind of stuff? No, it's not. But it works. It's functional. And it's bringing people in to some degree. Now, this video might not see a lot of views. It might just be kind of a dead formula, a dead end, and I just kind of have to keep going and rifling through the content of which, I'm willing to make. But making bad content, making content that is continually not helping you, not pushing your channel forward, that will be the thing, that will be basically the final straw for you. That is what will take you voluntarily off of YouTube. You won't want to do it anymore. And that's pretty much all I have to say for this video. Just to recap, don't beg for likes and subscribe, for likes and subscribers and comments and all that. By the way, like, subscribe, and comment down below. Don't crash out. don't freak out. Don't get in your comments and start going after people on stuff you disagree with or people who are trolling you or whatever. Don't do that. Don't do any of that. Make content for strangers, not for people that you know. Don't do the whole inside joke thing. And make good content. Just capitalize on the stuff that people like to see. The analytics are right there on your YouTube page. It's very simple to see, very easy to read, very easy to grasp and figure out. If you can edit a video together, you can read little numbers and see the little bars on the graph and notice what's getting you there and what's holding you back. So that's it for today. I hope the video didn't run too long. I might chop it down a little bit. As I said, like, subscribe, and comment down below. I've totally broken my own first rule on all of that, but, you know, whatever. Rules are meant to be broken, and we're all hypocrites. And I still have some game walkthrough stuff that I want to start. I will probably only do 2 more. I would like to do Fallout New Vegas. I would like to do Knights of the Old Republic, both of them. And I would also like to do a Skyrim walkthrough. Maybe a Fallout 3 thing if I can get it to work on this PC. We'll see. That's all if I can get them to work on this PC. And that will probably be the end of my game walkthrough series starts for now. Because I want to finish the other 2, you know, Sid Meier's Pirates and the SimCity 4 things as well. I will be posting stuff that includes my band, Last Choice. And I will also be doing more of these vlogs just on random subjects like this. That seems to be what you guys want to see more, and I'm totally fine with that. I really wasn't big on having my face on camera at all for YouTube, but I'm kind of getting used to it, and I don't really mind it all that much anymore. So I will see you guys in the next video, and stay weird.